Hey everyone, I'm here to give you a little bit of information about the project you're going to be working on starting today through Monday the 13th. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of information. All of it is in the packet that you should have in front of you right now. And Miss Super can definitely help you answer any of your questions. But I wanted to clarify a couple of points so that you guys understood what I was expecting of you. So first of all, please make sure you read all of the directions, all of the questions carefully, making sure you're answering the questions carefully and completely. So if it says to show your steps, please show your steps, even if you use a calculator. Make sure you include units, okay? So this project has kind of three components to it. And you see this in front of you here that I have on the screen. You should also have the same thing if you want to follow along. So one is some practice as far as calculating speed, distance, and time, because that's what we've been working on. So the first two parts, one with the map, the second part with the graph, and then the third part with driving around Homer, all have to do with calculating speed, distance, time. So you're using that same formula we've been using. Should be pretty easy, I think. The next three parts have to do with actual driving in real life. So for starting here at number 15, you're actually going to use Google Maps to see if Google Maps prediction is accurate compared to how long it actually takes you to drive from your house to school. So you will need to know your home address for this. That's your physical address. If you don't know it off the top of your head, you might want to make sure you get that tonight and then come back tomorrow with it, because you can always skip this if you don't know your address and then come back when you have it. Okay, so you use Google Maps for that. And then you have two sections that have to do with the laws of driving in the state of Alaska. One law is about the speed limit, and the other law is about how close you're supposed to follow behind someone. So really good information for you guys who are going to be getting your permits sometime soon. Okay. And then the final part of this project is a trip planning project. So it's going to kind of tie together everything that we've been learning, and hopefully you'll have a little fun with it because you get to plan your dream vacation. So you're going to kind of pretend that you've won an all-expense paid vacation to anywhere in the world, right? And you can pretend that you can spend as much money as you want, doesn't matter. But I'm putting some restrictions on you. You can only have 1 week of travel time. So since you probably want to spend at least 4 of those days in your destination, you are limited to 72 hours on either end. So to get there and back must take less than 72 hours total. That might limit you, and you might have to get creative on how you travel if you're going somewhere very far away or remote. So the main goal of this project is twofold. One is to think about distance and time and how those factors contribute to each other, and to calculate time, distance, and speed for some real life applications. At the end, you're going to end up turning in a complete trip plan. So you're going to show me like how you're getting basically from your house and back to your house in your total 7-day period. And that could include, airplanes, cars, trains, buses, boats, but you need to be specific. So I've included this in Miss Super's packet, but for example, if you're flying somewhere, like I just printed this out, it's a trip to Hawaii, you need to print out your itinerary, which shows things like how long the flight is, how far it goes, right? So you can calculate how fast you're traveling in that leg. Make sure that you include every single component. If you have itineraries like that, you can print them out and staple them together. Then once you get your trip planned, there are some analysis questions to answer. Okay. Then everything gets attached And this gets turned into the basket no later than Monday, the 13th, at the end of class. If you have questions, Miss Super has all the information. You could also email me, but I can't guarantee you I'm going to get back to you right away. So good luck and have fun. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.